right, let's see what kind of messages we can get from this oracle deck here. It's like a tea leaf deck. Let's pull out some random messages, anything that your spirit team would like you to know. I have to shuffle them separately. This is pretty big. Alright, let's see what's going to come out for the collective. Alright, so what I'm seeing so far, this is a finance career reading. Alright. So it looks like something happened in the month of March pertaining to your career, your finances. You may have decided during the month of March that you wanted to go and do something different, to step into something else. And as much as you wanted to do that, it could have caused quite a bit of sorrow, whether with yourself or with coworkers, whoever, you know, you were close to there. Maybe you're just so good at your job that your boss is pretty sad about it. But wherever you were going, it was going to bring you great happiness. So leaving this job was actually a good thing for you. So I don't know if this job was holding you back. You just weren't happy there. Maybe it wasn't making you enough money. But whatever the case may be, this job, and all in all, was a lesson itself. This is something that you needed to go through with this job here, because it was going to make you stronger in the long run. This is something that you were possibly been wishing for quite a while. This was a lesson. So whatever happened at this job, you needed it for it to happen. So again, Wishbone came back out again. So a wish granted. You wanted this. You wanted to leave this job. So let's clarify career. Alright, so you might be a man. Your new boss, old boss, may have been a man. Whatever the case may be, within your career, there's going to be victory. You may be going towards someone now that is an older gentleman. We'll say that till further notice. Yep. New job, career. So you're stepping into something else. And this is something that's actually going to be a lot more abundant. You're actually going to enjoy it more. So your heart is going to be into it. So whatever you were originally in, maybe you just weren't feeling it anymore. The time was up. Let's clarify March. See what's going on there. Oop, got a lot of things going on here. Let's see. Hold on. So there was a situation in the month of March that wasn't changing. You could have been feeling really beat down by the situation to the point where you made an agreement to go somewhere else. And when you announced this to everyone, they did not want to hear it. Yeah. They could have been questioning you more, saying if this is something you were really happy about, if this is what you really wanted. And with the Harp and Great Happiness coming out, over here, I mean, I'm thinking that you really wanted to leave this job. Let's clarify our... At least that's what they're seeing. They're seeing you shining like the sun here in the month of March. Alright, let's see. So, great happiness and work achievement and success. They saw this as a risk. They didn't think this is something that you should have been doing. Now, this could have been anybody. It didn't necessarily have to be at your job. This could have been family. This could have been friends. You took a risk in doing this. But it brought you peace and harmony. So whether or not this was a risk to you, it brought you something that you needed. That at this point you really couldn't live without. There's nothing more precious than your peace. Besides your children and your health. Alright, pay attention to your finances. Alright, let's see. Your spirit team made you probably feel a little on edge as well. This job that you went to, or even if you just left your job for whatever reason, maybe you just officially had enough and you left without a job altogether. You might be feeling a little restricted. You might not be getting the jobs that you want. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. So Spirit is letting you know that different things are happening here to open up. That are going to open you up to different financial routes. Get the wheel here. So you want to be very careful on your thoughts right now. You're very indecisive on which direction you want to go. And the thing with the wheel, like karma and divine timing, is that it goes based off your thoughts. You have to be very careful because in 1 second it can be moving forward and the next you can self-sabotage, flip that wheel upside down, and it just would not be good. And so again, in the route of finances, like I proceed with caution in that matter. Like maybe do not overspend at this present time. Alright, so let's clarify this. Long journey. So, this job that you're recently at was, you may have been there for a couple years. You've been there for a minute. So it was hard on you. It maybe have beaten you down quite a bit. So if you were kind of hoping to maybe stay in contact with some of the people you were working with, just know that that won't be the case. We have chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. So upon you leaving, you are going to be losing the people that you kind of thought would still stick around. Possibly because an overall defensive energy is here. You're defending your happiness, your peace, your decision. This is something that you wanted to do, that you may have possibly really needed to do and overall to help yourself and be happy again. And they may not be understanding. So what was once a good, friendship within coworkers is more a little edgy now. All right. Is there anything that they need to be doing right now in order to help their finances? All right, we're going to take 2 here. See what's on the bottom of the deck here. All right. So financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past, solid foundation, success with effort. So then you're going to have a little bit of a shock here. Something's going to be coming in quite quickly. With the dolphin coming out, it always gives me that sacral energy. So it's something more creative, more heart-centered. Something you're going to actually enjoy this job. It could be something that you've done from the past. Not necessarily the same job, but something you've done from the past. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. So yes. So you're going to have a pretty solid new beginning, and this is going to surprise you when it quite possibly comes out of nowhere. All right. Anything else? 2 more cards. And we'll see what's on the bottom of the deck. All right. So the 2 cards that came out are Bridge. You're going to be successfully overcoming a problem. So you're going to get to the other side, and you're going to do this with angelic assistance, whatever you believe in. Again, this is spiritual guidance. At this point in time, your spirit team is protecting you from anything going funky or wrong in your career path here with your finances, your money. So that pay attention to what you're hearing, what you're feeling in regards to the situation, because your spirit team is guiding you in order to successfully overcome the situation. So if you did just decide to quit one day because you just could not stand it anymore, they're letting you know that they're handling this. This is going to be moving forward. Remain positive. Keep moving forward. Keep doing. Don't let that wheel flip over. Again, you have new home, new attitude. So this new job with the broom, I'm getting like it's like a sweeping of the old energy, the old stagnant, dirty energy of the past, and you're entering something new, something fresh. You're going to feel like almost a new person. This is something that you absolutely needed. You needed this shift, you needed this change in order to bring in creativity. There's something else. Once you get this position, once you get your finances figured out, I'm getting that there's something else, something creative that you're going to be doing, you're going to need to do. This is going to activate that sacral chakra with the dolphin in order for you to be doing something else as well. There's something else that they're going to want you to be doing once this takes place. And I'm guessing your guidance is going to come from whoever, whatever you believe in, whatever guides you. Let's see. What is it they may be doing? Let's see if they'll tell me. With that creative energy. What? All right. So it's not going to tell me in the risk of the wheel being sabotaged. Just know that you will know what it is. Spirit is asking you not to tell people about it. Whether that's friends or family. Whatever, when you get this creative idea coming in, do not tell anyone. This is you and your spirit team. Sit down, powwow, chit-chat it out, get some paper and a pen and write it out, figure it out. This is not for anybody else. If you let other people into your business and whatever this idea is, they will sabotage it. So, all right, that's what I got for you guys. Have a good one.